What do you think about Taylor Swift? One of the most famous people right now.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful, very beautiful. I find her very beautiful. I think she's liberal. She probably doesn't like Trump, but I hear she's very talented. But I think she's very beautiful, actually. Unusually beautiful.
Beautiful no more, because Donald Trump has changed his mind on Taylor Swift since he made that statement. Because over the weekend, he had one very clear message about her. He posted it on social media in all caps. "I hate Taylor Swift!" Exclamation mark to complete the statement, of course. So let's get into the context here.
What a child. I mean, come on. All right, I'll get more into it in a second.
So she endorsed Kamala Harris over Donald Trump. She did so immediately after the presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris last week. And well, during an interview with Fox and Friends, Trump initially kind of tried to shake it off, which is one of the songs.
Are you kidding me? I love it. I love any kind of dad jokes like that.
All right. So let's watch what Trump said initially after the endorsement.
Out of nowhere, after the debate last night, Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris. What do you think?
Well, I actually like Mrs. I actually like Mrs. Mahomes much better, if you want to know the truth. She's a big Trump fan. I was not a Taylor Swift fan. It was just a question of time. You couldn't possibly endorse Biden. You look at Biden, you couldn't possibly endorse him. But she's a very liberal person. She seems to always endorse a Democrat, and she'll probably pay a price for it in the marketplace. But no, I like Brittany. I think Brittany's great. Brittany got a lot of news last week. She's a big MAGA fan. That's the one I like much better than Taylor Swift.
There's no way that's true. Did Britney Spears really endorse Donald Trump?
No, Brittany Mahomes. Yeah. So, and she didn't really. She just liked one of his posts laying out his agenda. I think she probably does like Trump.
He said he was endorsed by his home.
Maybe his homie Mahomes, but no. First of all, Patrick Mahomes definitely didn't endorse him. Neither did Brittany Mahomes. She unliked that post later. But that's so irrelevant. Who cares if she likes him? She probably does. God bless her heart.
She's the wife?
The wife of Patrick Mahomes, who's the best player in the NFL.
Okay, all right. I don't care. But thank you for that clarification.
Yeah.
Okay, but that, brushing it off didn't last so long, because obviously he lost his mind and decided to tweet that he hates her, Taylor Swift. We'll get back to that in a moment. But he also, after the initial endorsement and all that, he just kind of like put out merch to play off of it. So here's the post: calling all Swifties for Trump, get your Trump era shirt today. And so it's modeled after the Eras tour. So anyway, you think there's no bad blood, but early yesterday morning, so this was Sunday morning, Trump initially posted, "All rich, job-creating people that support Comrade Kamala Harris, you are stupid."
This guy.
She is seeking an unrealized tax on capital gains. If this tax actually gets enacted, it won't. It guarantees that we will have a 1929-style depression. Perhaps even the thought of it would lead to calamity, but at least appraisers and accountants would do well. And then he immediately followed that up 12 minutes later with all caps, "I hate Taylor Swift."
Guys, look, all right, we gotta break that down. Hey, don't scroll away. Come back. Because before the video continues, we just wanna urge you to lend your support to TYT. You power our honest reporting. You do it at tyt.com/team, and we love you for it. If you're on the right, you can't tell that that's what a child would do. Like, I know he's a blunt instrument, I get it. And so oftentimes it's effective when he's like, Kim Jong-un says nice things about me. I love him, I'm in love with him, we write love letters to one another. Oh, so another guy says something mean about me. I hate him, we're going to punish him. Now in that case with Kim Jong-un, it was wildly ineffective because he built 6 nukes while Trump was falling in love with him, and Trump stopped paying attention to him because he just got a compliment. But when it's domestic politics and he says, hey, if this guy doesn't support me, I want him to lose in a primary, and he does, that's very effective. So I'm not hating on a blunt instrument, and I defend his methodology in when it comes to eliminating his political enemies within the Republican Party more than anyone else does, because I think strategically it makes sense. But there's no logic to, I hate Taylor Swift. Okay, that doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, how about try smoking a blunt instrument, okay, and calming the hell down? Like, what is this? Come on, man. Like, act like an adult. Like, what is this?
No, guys, that's the thing. It screams, I'm a child. I hate Taylor Swift in all caps with an exclamation point. If anyone associated with Trump did that, it would be hugely embarrassing. But it's Trump himself. He's running for president. He was the president. It's like, look, you could, like, I know the Trump people will be like, oh no, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to talk about how you hate pop stars. I mean, if Joe Biden was like, I hate Ted Nugent, and did a tweet about that, I'd be like, what? What are you doing? That's crazy. Why would you bother doing that? You're the president. You got bigger fish to fry than worrying about some celebrity who didn't endorse you.
Dude, you've been endorsed by Hulk Hogan. Isn't that enough? Like, just
well, the next one's coming. I love Hulk Hogan.
do it. I don't care. But like, anyway, look, I can understand why he would feel frustrated because she's already had a positive impact on Kamala Harris's campaign. So Swift's much anticipated endorsement of Kamala Harris directly drove about 338,000 visits in 15 hours to vote.gov, the federal voter registration site the singer linked to on an Instagram story post. So you've got young people, registering to vote for the first time, which is big news. However, it is unknown how many of the Swift-directed site visitors actually did end up registering to vote. So let's be clear about that. Now, according to the latest ABC News Ipsos poll, just 6% say the pop star singer-songwriter's endorsement of Harris makes them more likely to vote for her. 13% instead say it makes them less likely to support her, with 81% saying it makes no difference. I'm in that camp. Those responding negatively are overwhelmingly Trump supporters, according to the poll. So.
Yeah, look, last thing here, this is relevant to the race. That's because Donald Trump has no emotional control, and that's dangerous for a president. Remember how mad he was at Kim Jong-un when they were comparing buttons? And then he goes from hating him and like talking about, oh, I could press the nuclear button, to, oh, we love each other. No, brother, you need to be doing foreign policy that is in the interest of the United States people and its government. Not, hey, does he love me or hate me? So I'm thinking of nuking him or letting him build nukes with no accountability. You can't swing wildly like that. It's so ironic because the right wing often talks about how the left is triggered. Do you have any idea how easy it is to trigger Donald Trump?
Look, everybody be getting triggered. Let's just keep it real.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah. But of all the people who get triggered, number one on the list is Donald Trump. All you have to say is one slightly like critical thing of him, and he's like, I hate Taylor Swift, like a little child.
Should we give him maybe 5% credit for trying to keep it cool for like, I don't know, it wasn't even a full week, but initially after the Taylor Swift endorsement, he like tried to brush it off, tried. I mean, that shows a little bit of growth, a little bit.
It lasts a couple of days before he goes nuclear, like a spoiled little child. And then of course, the most relevant part is that when he lost the election, like a spoiled child, he got very emotional that he's a loser, and that triggered him. It triggered him to no end. That's why he did the whole fake elector scheme, because he couldn't handle it emotionally, because he's an emotionally stunted, juvenile, really sad, pathetic guy. So that's why he was like, no, the government's mine. I keep the government. It's my toy, my toy. Otherwise, I'm going home. Yes, for God's sake, go home and get out of our goddamn lives. You spoiled, ignorant child. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.